What's up, world? What's up, world? Y'all know y'all better get this work, right? Yeah, y'all better get this work. Alright, man. Y'all know the routine. I jump subject to subject to subject, but it's all on the same subject. I just need y'all to catch the point that I'm giving in my videos. You know? Shout out to all my subscribers. You know? They all done caught on to what I'm doing. I'm getting emails by them. They interacting with me now. I appreciate all the love, people. I mean, not love, the loyalty. But today's video is going to be about the number one thing that makes a man weak. Oh man, I'm kind of gonna be all over the place on this one. You know what I'm saying? That's what most people would say. But over here in the BlackPill, y'all gonna catch on to what I'm doing. Alright, the number one thing that makes a man weak. Well, let's think about it. Let's really think about it, people. Uh, in the business world, you know what I'm saying? In the business world, one of the phrases they always say is never mix business with pleasure. Now, what do they mean by that? Is never mess with women in your business. Never mix business with pleasure, because it would then become personal. You know what I'm saying? Keep up with me, people. I do this. So, if you mix business with pleasure, which is with a woman, you know, it then becomes personal. And one thing you should never do is let a woman come in between your business, which will make it personal. Please keep up with me, people. One of my favorite movies is, remember, this is for the advance. I'm going to be all over the place on this one, but I jump subject to subject to subject, but it's all on the same subject. I really do this. Please try to keep up. If you don't keep up, rewind the video and watch it again. Catch the clues, the keys, and catch the point that I'm throwing to you. But one of my favorite movies is New Jack City. You know what I'm saying? And if you never seen that movie, one of the infamous lines that he would use, which was the main character, Nino Brown, he would always say, "It's always business, never personal." Always business, never personal. And he had a best friend in that movie, you know what I'm saying? And his best friend, he put on, he helped out, they got rich, and his best friend let a woman come in between them in their business, which brought down the whole business. But back to subject. Hey, I never left it, people. Please keep up. This is for the advance. So what I'm saying, basically, let me break this down for y'all that didn't catch it. Never mix business with pleasure, which is basically when you run you a business, you never ever take people tactics, their manipulation tactics, or the people around as personal as your business. How can I reword that? Business you never mix with pleasure. Simple as that. Business you never take personal. Simple as that. Let me give you another example. As a man, and this will make man weak. When you mix business with pleasure, when you take things personal, because when you take things personal, it becomes like you're acting off of emotion. You're emotional. Meaning you have no control over your regular character, people. The emotions gonna take over your character. That's why, as a man, you play with women emotions because they feed off of that. But remember, this is a yin and yang effect. Opposites attract. I don't mean opposites attract. I mean it's battle of the sexes. Women are emotional. Men supposed to control their emotions. Women like men that have money, have self-control, confident, meaning they have control over their emotions, they get money, and they about their business. That's why women test men who say they about their business. And if they take the test, it's personal, that means they're in their emotions. Meaning that woman will go to another man who can control his emotions. But back to subject. Hey, I never left it. Keep up with me, people. So, I was talking about the business side, but this is all business. I'm talking about the personal side, but this is all personal in a way, because that would make men weak, and that's what this video is about. I'm not taking it personal. You shouldn't take it personal if the shoe fits you. You know what I'm saying? But I was also in the streets, and the phrase they used in the streets was, "I'd rather be carried by 6 than carried by 12." Man, oh man. Man, oh man. That go over most people's head. If you ain't understanding what people mean by that, they mean they'll rather die. You know what I'm saying? And be carried in a casket by 6 people and buried 6 feet under than to be carried and let 12 people judge them in a jury stand. A jury judge them, which is a jury of 12, and to be able to judge where their future gonna go as a man, which can be life in jail. Now I ain't gonna get too deep on that. If you didn't just catch what I just did right there, what I'm saying, remember I'm talking about the streets now, but that's still business. Let me stop. Y'all see I ain't got no suit on today. I just came back from the gym. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I just came back from the gym. That's the only time we don't wear suits. Dress suits, jumpsuits, sweatsuits, suits in general, people. When I mean people, I mean man. That's the only time you ain't gotta stay coordinated. Because when you go in that gym, you gotta get doggish. You can walk in there with shorts on and no shirt. You going in there to beat the weights up. You know what I'm saying? It's a mentality, people. When you go to the gym, it's like therapy. You know what I'm saying? It's a mental gymnastics. I ain't gonna say gymnastics, but a mental exercise. It's where you can let all your anger out, but you let it out on the weights, people. So you ain't gotta stay coordinated there. I know most people write down what they gonna work out on, and this. No, I don't do that. I'm sorry, people. I don't do that. And y'all see, I'm buff, and I ain't even gonna get all into that, but one thing, when I walk into the gym, I'm not trying to stay coordinated. I ain't trying to get a woman. Some people go to the gym to get a woman. You know what I'm saying? I go in there to beat the weights up, to go crazy on the weights. I ain't gonna say emotional on the weights. I might show some anger, some aggression, you know, all of the above in that category. And then I walk out there feeling happy. I ain't gonna say happy, but feeling good, feeling masculine. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going in there to look good for nobody. I'm going in there to get doggish. You know? Go crazy in the gym. Hurt myself. What I mean by hurt myself, I mean tear my muscles so they can grow bigger. You know? Dang. I'm acting a little aggressive right now. I did just come back from the gym. That's how I feel when I get back from the gym. Even though it's pretty women there, you know. But I go in there for business. to get myself better. Not for women. They see me. I see them. I might give my head nod. Oh, you look beautiful. Yeah, keep it moving. Do what I do. Hey, I'm getting a little off subject, but I'm still on subject. Maybe I jump subject to subject to subject, but it's all on the same subject. I talk about business. I talk about the streets. I talk about taking stuff personal. But let me get more on what makes men weak, which is the main thing is taking stuff personal, people. Because when you take stuff personal as a man, whoever made you take something personal, they have control over your emotions, meaning they have control over your character. So let me say it like this, you know what I'm saying? Why do you think when you're a powerful man and you in love with a girl, I mean not a girl, because you can't be a powerful man in love with a girl. You gotta be a powerful man in love with a woman. You know what I'm saying? But why do you think when you're a powerful man in love with a woman, why do you think your competitors go for your woman? Because you would take that personal, meaning you would get emotional, meaning you would get out of character, meaning they have full control over you because you in your emotional state. Oh, let that soak in for a minute. I'm too good at this, man. I need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe, people. Y'all know I'm doing stuff way different than everybody else. Y'all know I'm built different, I look different, I talk different, I walk different. Come on, man. I ain't asking y'all to give me flowers. I'm just saying be loyal to the BlackPill. And the BlackPill is us. We're the BlackPill. You're not watching this video for no reason, people. Subscribe. Subscribe. You know what? Forget all the likes and comment. Comment, cause I like to interact with y'all. Cause just like I'm trying to teach y'all something, y'all can teach me something. We working together. This is the BlackPill. But I need y'all to subscribe. That's the number one thing. Subscribe. I also got 4 books out. Will be in the description. Y'all also can contact me. That's in the description and everything on my channel. But if you don't feel like looking at it and you watching this video, is how to contact me is ApTheGodd BlackPill at gmail.com. You can talk to me personally there, and that's without the membership. So if you ain't on the membership, I can't promise that I, interact with you. You know what? I'm a man of my word. And if you're a subscriber and you email me, please let me know you subscribe and give me your subscriber name. I'm going to check it and I will, interact with you. Answer your questions and everything, but you have to be subscribed. But back to subject. I never left it. Remember, this is business, never personal. If it was personal, I'd be emotional. Y'all see how I do this? This is BlackPill, people. I'm a fool, but I ain't fooling with y'all. So, why do you think people, if you're a powerful man, that another man would go after, your competitor would go after your woman? Because you would take it personal and you would get emotional. Why do you think as a man, you a powerful man, why do people go after your children? Because you would take it personal. Why do you think they go after your family? Because you would take it personal. And some people that haven't, really climbed up that ladder yet, they'll take that route and we'll never hear from them again. Because they went after a powerful man and attacked the personal thing. We'll never hear from those people again. I can name so many in the celebrity world, TV world, television, all that good stuff. So that, yeah. But I also can mention in the streets and all this and that. But I can't, but I could. You get what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, why do you think people attack powerful people like that? Why do you think powerful people don't let other people know who their family is, who their kids are? who they girlfriend or wife, you know what I'm saying? Or because people are going to attack, and then it become personal. Only if you let it. Powerful men don't let it become personal. They'll block that off before it even happens. You have to understand that, people. Now, I'm giving y'all free game on this stuff, man. Some people ain't gonna catch it until 5, 10 years later. I'm telling you. Some people gonna catch it a year later. Some gonna catch it 3 years later. Some gonna catch it a month later. Some gonna catch it a week, and some gonna catch it 3 weeks later, and some gonna catch it 3 months later. Some gonna catch it 8 months later. Y'all get my point that I'm giving? Cause I jump subject to subject to subject. I'm a fool, but I ain't fooling with y'all. I just want y'all to catch the main point. This is nothing but a game of manipulation. Take nothing personal. All business, never personal. I'm gonna stop there and pose for the camera one time for any woman that's on this channel. Hold on. Oh, people, I really do this, man. Subscribe, people. Subscribe, people. Come on, man. Show your loyalty. Comment, people. I have no problem commenting back. If y'all want to debate a little bit, I would debate a little bit for the people that don't agree with me, but I'm so good at this, I advise you not to do that. You know, I advise you not to do that. For the people that want to show their loyalty and show that they black pill and they understand what I'm doing, show it, man. Show it in the comments. Subscribe. Share my videos. You know. But I'm gonna stop there. Yeah. I'm a fool, but I ain't fooling with y'all. My name AP the God. This the black pill. This the dark truth. I tell the dark truth on everything. I'm gonna make a video number 2 on this. You know what I'm saying? I also go by the name H20. I still haven't gave y'all the reason why people call me H20. You know, but I am in a future video. It's coming soon, and I want y'all to understand this, man. I usually don't do this at the end of my video, but the point of this video was always business, never personal. If you take stuff personal as a man, then you become emotional. Meaning, whoever got you to take something personal tapped into your emotions, meaning they can control your character. That is the point of this video. And that's for not us in the black pill. That's for the newcomers or the people that red pill or blue pill. I had to throw it out there for them, man. Because they, you know, they upgraded. We got to salute them. They ain't watching this video for nothing. And I just want y'all to understand this as well. Yeah, y'all just got this word. Game time. Yeah.